Yo, what's going on, peoples? What's going on? What's going on? What's up? What's up? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Let's catch some pips today. Last day of the week. Last day of the week. Sorry, just getting set up and that. Always think I need like 5 minutes to get ready. And then 5 turns into 20. 5 turns into 20. So yesterday was kind of quiet, wasn't it? The gold price action wasn't great. It started to fall. It didn't really continue to drop. Yeah, it wasn't the best price action yesterday. Wasn't the best price action yesterday. So hopefully we have a better day today. Right, let's move that here. So I'm gonna put the chat somewhere. Where is it? Shoot, which one is it? Hope everyone's good today. Yeehaw, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon. Chat disconnected. What? Don't do that. There we go, that's the right one. Okay, cool. So I got to listen out for my package today. Oh shoot. Bro, they didn't even try to deliver it. They just put it right. Give me 1 second. Damn. You might not even try to deliver. Oh man. All right. Perfect.
I don't know who specifically came out and said that BB killed Charlie Kirk.
Okay, let's get into it. So I'm gonna start with pound yen because you know pound yen is so fun. So GJ is currently, let's see the daily, week. Oh, what's that? So GJ is currently weak bullish, very weak bullish. Hasn't broken yesterday's low, hasn't broken yesterday's high. 4 hours, respecting a nice support. Had a strong push up on the previous 4-hour candle, right into 4-hour resistance, and its current 4 hours pulling back. I'll leave that 4 hour there. 30-minute time frame. It's got a minor uptrend, but I mean, you know what pound yen is like. It's like this. Vaccine, what's up? How you doing, man? How you doing? Echo 2, what's good? Good afternoon. Mank, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. So GJ, I think GJ is a bit of a write-off, to be honest. Rosie, GJ is a bit of a write-off. I'm not really looking for anything from pound yen, but let's see what gold is saying. Now gold is kind of the price action isn't clean on gold as well. As you can see, we've just been ranging for the past day or so. I mean, looking at the daily, we've created a nice bottom wick. We do have news in 40 minutes. So we'll break down what we're expecting for PCE price index today as well. I think gold is going to stay bullish, you know. I kind of have a feeling gold is going to be bullish to end the week. In fact, let's look at the weekly time frame. Weekly is just super bullish. We know gold is just super bullish anyway. Like, we kind of have a continuation pattern here. We've got a bearish candle, weak bullish candle. So if today breaks yesterday's low, then we could see a strong drive down. Could happen with this news. It could happen with this news, but at the same time, I think gold potentially pulls back and then continues back up. It remains bullish. Fundamentally, gold is super bullish. Look at the 4-hour time frame. So I was expecting a push down yesterday. Expecting gold to push down yesterday. It didn't. I mean, it created a bottom wick, long bottom wick, and then it just pulled right back up. So it's respecting these 4-hour bottom wicks and pushing up. But it hasn't broken this previous 4-hour resistance. So it's created like a lower high here, like a minor, you know, pullback from the highs. Haroon, what's going on? What's going on? So right now, just waiting. I think gold is just going to wait for news. Look at all these supports that we have. So many key levels to the left. No super clean ranges. I mean, you can see why the price action gold has just been super rangy. Visibility. There we go. Let's actually check out. Let's go to market. Daily bias. Let's see what it's saying now. So gold, let's say maybe 37.28, downside, upside 27.53, which, you know, we're already pretty much there. That's not really saying anything. Let's go to the calendar. Let's see how it's predicting news price action today. So core PCE price index 130, high impact. This is the news right here, year on year, month on month. So month on month is the one that we primarily look at, which is forecast to be 0.2%. So impact, if it comes out higher than 0.2, it's going to be bearish for gold, bullish for the USD. If it comes out lower, then bullish for gold and bearish for USD. And they are anticipating it comes out slightly higher. So what does that mean? Potential gold buyers? Interesting. Interesting. Now my case for gold buyers would be Gbpjpy is sell or buy. Okay, so if gold, this is based on gold. If gold pushes for PCE price index, then pound yen is going to drop. So if gold pushes up, GJ drops. If gold drops, GJ pushes up. So whatever happens with gold, pound yen does the opposite. That's how it works. But pound yen, I mean, even thinking about where to get in depends on your strategy. But what would you be looking for on pound yen to get into any trades when the price action is like this? This is not very good price action. Yeah, price action is not very good on GJ. Thinking about dropping GJ again. I kind of went through this last year. In fact, last year this time I just bought pound yen back. I actually stopped trading it for about, I want to say, maybe 6 months. 5-6 months. But the price action was just so bad. It was just ranging. It wasn't great. But for gold, if gold's going to continue up, look, we've created a support yesterday. If we respect yesterday's low and break the high, then I think we continue pushing up on gold. If we break 37.63, 130 pips away, we just keep going. So apparently I called some GU sells yesterday. Let's take a quick look at GU. In fact, what I'm going to do is this. Took some buys on GU today. Morning, it was slow. Oof, yeah. To be honest, GU's had such a big drop. It's been dropping so much that I think this pullback is just a small pullback to continue the sells back down. Do you know what I mean? Just for structure wise. Look, it went through all these supports all the way down. So we're having a little pullback. If you look at the structure of GU, so I'm gonna get rid of these old levels and put it on the new ones. So if this current 4-hour stays bearish, then I think it's going to continue. It's going to continue to drop because we have more news today, which could continue the bearish structure on GU. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it continues. Looks very small pullback. The candles aren't even big. When you've got these, look, exactly like what's happened here. Got these small pullbacks after big drops, and then we just continue down. So Dollar index. Looking at DXY, it's quite bullish at the moment. Kind of looks like an inverse head and shoulders pattern, to be honest. Maxine, where did you get into your GU bias? Where was it? Are you in or are you out? Did you get out of those buys? Looks like price is coming back down. Interesting. So if gold drops today, I'm anticipating that gold comes down, maybe retest one of these key levels, or retest maybe this support. I don't know if it's going to be a 300 pip drop all the way down, but if gold drops 300 pips, in fact, let's look and see what happened in the last PCE price index. When was it? It was one sec. So I can smell something burning. Okay, so August 29th, 0.3% came out as expected. Let's check it out. August 29th. August 29th, 130. So we had some gold buys. Right here, price went straight up. 85 pips. Not bad. Not bad. What was the price action like before that? Was having a small pullback on gold, and then we shot up and continued. So that was on not good numbers, but it was as expected, 0.3%. So potentially if we get as expected again today, then we can anticipate we'll get a gold push. We can anticipate we'll get a gold push. You got in when that 4-hour candle closed after the long bearish move. When that 4-hour candle closed after the long... Oh, okay. So it started to push up. So like around here. Okay. What's your TP? Or are you out now? Alright, now we wait. Looks like GJ wants to keep coming down. I really hope gold doesn't range for the rest of the day, honestly. Not like yesterday. So yesterday, this was like the new 4-hour candle started here. It broke that previous 4-hour candle low, and that was it here. But it didn't, it kind of popped. How far down did it drop? It dropped like 80 pips, came back up, and then didn't quite come back down, and then just retraced. So it was very, very, very tricky price action yesterday. I was actually waiting for a closure below, but so there's one indicator I use, and that is, it's called the Asian range, and it's not a signal, it's not anything. All it does is show Asian session highs and lows. That's what it shows. And these candles here, so Asian lows were right here. Sometimes I don't even need the indicator, really. I know where the lows of the session is, but this was the low session of the lows of the Asian session. And as you can see, the candles kept coming down, but we didn't close below it. So that was it here. And that to me was a sign that gold was not going to continue down for the rest of the session. Did I capitalize off the buys? No, it got too late into the session. Got way too late into the session. And it was all of this right here. Not nice at all, but you can see the 6 o'clock candle just filled the whole range. Created that support right up to the resistance. But I don't like trading that late. 230 pips. But let's catch some pips today. Let's finish this week off strong. I don't think I've taken many trades this week. I haven't taken many trades this week, actually. I haven't taken many. Like, if I have, it's been like 20, 30 pips. Hasn't really been... I think the only trade that I should have capitalized on was the sells on Wednesday. That trade has some potential. That one I'm a bit gutted about. But you live and you learn, and there was definitely a lesson in there about stop losses. I wouldn't have liked that big stop loss though. So looking at where I could have got in a bit sooner, a bit higher up. And there's been some good scalping opportunities as well. Like even yesterday with the new 4-hour candle opening here and then pushing up. It's a decent little push up. It would have been about 60 pips based on, it would have been this candle here. It would have been 60 pips. Yeah. So the 4 hour, when the 4 hour candle opened, created a low, respected the previous low, came back up, flip bullish, taking this trade here. Now, I was mainly bearish. But taking that trade would have been nice. That's a quick in and out. Boom, right there. How big would the stop loss have been too? Stop loss would have been probably entry candle. Yeah, 60 pips to gain 70. Not bad. Not bad. The gold sales were lovely. They were good for you, yeah. Good for you and a gold pippin. She got in way higher than we did. She was in like up here, 37.71 I think she said, or 37.70. She was in from up here and held it all the way down to, I think she got out 37.50 was her TP1, and then TP2 for her was like 37. I'll have to go back to our messages, but she had 3 TPs and all her TPs hit. Didn't anticipate it was gonna come all the way down here. Nice ass move. So I've got a new keyboard and mouse, which I'm kind of dying to open, I can't lie. You don't normally, if you get a delivery, you can say leave it on the front porch or leave it behind your bins or something like that. The one time I didn't do it, they rang the bell, left. Today I was like, alright, if I don't ring the bell, then leave it on the front porch or behind the bins. They didn't even try ring the bell. They just came, dropped it and bounced. Happy to see it. Ooh. So I actually got a wired keyboard and mouse because changing batteries is not great, especially when you're trying to trade and then your bloody batteries are running out. You're trying to click buttons and the buttons ain't clicking. Echo, I'm wired up. Oh, you trade from your PC, yeah? PC or laptop? Right, how long we got to this news? 14 minutes. Gaming PC, nice. What games do you play? Are you one of those World of Warcraft heads? I never got into that game. One sec. So the boxes were loud. Dun, 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 dun. And a little mouse pad too, nice. I never use those. Man, these markets are slow right now. Really looks like a continuation pattern for pound yen. So look, closure below, next candle respecting this low, respecting the support, and still closing below. I'd anticipate this candle, and I bet it happens right before this candle closes. Like towards the end, we actually break 199, 199.94, and then just drive down to the bottom of the range. And if GJ has to sell off for the news, in fact, let's look and see what GJ done during core PCE last month too. Now GJ was probably bearish because if you remember, gold pushed up, and that was August 29th. August 29th. Oh, GJ went up. I stand corrected. That's weird. So GJ pushed and gold pushed. You never see that happening. What the hell's that? Oh, my neighbors. Can you hear them? Morning, Ash. What's going on? We're waiting on gold to do something today. Waiting on gold to move. To wake up. This is a nasty range. So much range, right? I'm gonna lose this. Oops. Alright, new keyboard all plugged in. Let's go. Feels better already. So normally I would like, when there's news, I like gold to hit a key level before, like if it's gonna go somewhere, I like it to like respect a support or resistance. So if it sells, I'm looking for retest of these 30-minute supports, and for gold to continue bearish today, the first confirmation for the sells would be gold breaking this previous 4-hour low at 37.39. Gold can break below, then we've got this lower high again, kind of like yesterday. We've got the lower high, and then we might continue pushing down, but we need to break below this 4-hour support as well, and then we'll have a really nice sell-off today. Really nice sell-off today. This support is already, what's that, 180 pips? About 180 pips. How long do we have till news? 4 minutes, just under 5 minutes. Sorry for the rustling. I'm done. I promise. I'm done. Finito. Finito. Everything's open. Ooh, GU's coming back up. Dollar index is coming down. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, so for some reason, I don't know why, but I'm leaning more towards gold buys. I don't, it's just a feeling. It's not really based on anything. But look at the dollar index. It's created a high. It's creating a lower high now on the 4 hour. Like, it's had a nice pullback. We're respecting this daily resistance area up here. Yesterday we respected this daily, so if we could start pulling, like dropping back down again right here. And look at GU. GU's created a nice support, got this long range to retrace. You know, if the dollar gets weaker, then GU's going back up. I wonder if Maxine is still in their buys. Are you still in your buys, Maxine? Are you out? I don't think I think I asked you, but I can't remember if I asked or not. But I know you was in these buys here. And then GJ. Where are we? So far away. GJ's bullish on the daily. The sells lost me after the daily close above 37.47. Oh yeah, that's right. You did want it to close below, didn't you? And it definitely did not. I'm gonna keep an eye on Goldie though, of course. And that mid-morning news is today. What mid-morning news? Consumer sentiment. Ooh la la. Is that the one you're talking about? Revise. Oh, I forgot about that news. I actually forget about that news, you know, because it's orange folder. It's like I'm blind to it. I just don't see it. I don't see it. It's like a ghost news. It just pops up and I'm like, what was that? Oh, it was that news. The inflation news. Yeah, I'm good with the inflation news. More news, more volume. Yeah, it's not always the case. It's definitely not always the case. So this is the news now. Right, what are the results? We got good numbers, bad numbers. What's the numbers? Let's take a look. So the forecast was 2.9, came out 2.9. So it came out as expected, which last month was bullish for gold. It was bullish for gold last month. Good numbers. Ooh. So let's see. Gold, are we going to push? So I need this 4 hour to break the previous high and then push above this resistance as well at 37.56. So we tapped into the daily flip and we're pushing up. In terms of a trade, what I'd be looking for is for this candle to close above this 4 hour resistance, the next 4 hour candle bottom wick come down, retest, and then we push up. So it's kind of like a break and retest and a closure above. So let's see what happens now. Even if the 15 gives us a good push, that would be nice. You know, if we get a good push on this 15-minute candle, and then the next 15 gives us that bottom wick, that retest, that would be nice too. I'm here for it. I'll be here for it. Alright, let's see what everything else is doing. So GJ pushed up. A little push on pound yen. It's coming back down. What's the dollar index doing? DXY pushed down first. It's pushing back up. It's like mixed. It's a bit mixed. So GU pushed up, came back down. Just gotta wait for this candle to close. Said no direction for right now. No direction right now. No direction. It's still early. It's only 4 minutes in. You know, we've got to wait for these candles to close. I mean, sometimes like we don't get no volume until the market actually opens, like NYSE open. You know, after like the new 4 hour candle, that's when we start to see the volume kick in. Go on, Goldie, push. There we go. If gold can continue pushing, I think GU as well. This candle flips bullish and then continues pushing up too. We got time, we got time, we got time. Oh yeah. Oh shit. Oopsie daisy. I hope we get better price action to make a good trade and close out this week. Man, that's what I was saying earlier, man. Let's finish this week strong. You can't finish the week in this horrible range. I mean, we can if gold can do what gold wants to do, but I hope we don't. I hope we don't. And these 4-hour bottom wicks had me leaning more towards buys. Do you know what I mean? Like these, we drop down, we push back up, we push back up, we're creating higher lows. You know, this was a very strong candle right here. Yesterday to close the day, pretty much. Big push back up, but we just haven't broken out of this 4-hour range. But the fact that this current candle here is kind of giving me continuation signs, but this previous candle is not very strong. It's not super strong, but it did break the previous candle's high. So gold's got me leaning more towards the buys, especially the weekly. Look at this weekly. It's just so bullish. It's so bullish. Just leave us with a decent top wick. And then I was saying the daily looks like it's created a support. And if we break the high, 37.61, then yeah, we're continuing up. But we still have that consumer sentiment news in what, an hour and 20. In fact, let's see what happened during the last time that news came up. I'm gonna check that out as well, because we looked at this core PCE price index, but not at the other one. So that news came out August 29th as well. Same day. The same day at 3 p.m. That's interesting. Oh, we just continued bullish. We just continued up. So the core PC was here, bullish. A bit of weakness at 2, or the new 4-hour candle, and then no, this is the news here. Up some more, and that missed. It didn't miss by a lot, but it did miss. So if price index misses again today, not price index, sorry, consumer sentiment, we may get a continued gold push. But this news right now is no volume. This is horrible. This is horrible right here. DXY is not even moving. This is rough. This is rough. Ooh, gold's coming back down. Imagine gold just closed the week ranging. Let me not even put that out there. Let me not put that out there. Right? Gold's gonna do what gold wants to do. That's the universal symbol for gold's gonna do what gold wants to do. We testing the daily flip again. In fact, where's the Asian range? Oh, it's a nasty range today. Still staying within the Asian range though. Still staying within the Asian range. I mean, that's pretty obvious anyway with this price action. Alright, let's see how this new 15-minute 15-minute candle does not look good. $15 does not look good. Look, I'm yawning. Gold's got me bored. Echo. Nothing's moving. Nothing is moving. Nothing is moving. Facts. Nothing is moving. Same. Caught on the walker waiting for gold. Bruh. Just do something, right? Do something. Go on, gold. That's it. That's it. So we did break that previous 4-hour high, but we're being stopped at this resistance. So as long, I just want gold to push, just break above, just close above on that 4-hour, and then I want to get the bounce, boom, and then a push up. So it's looking like it's going to be sells from maybe, buys from like a retest of 37.56 or 37.57. If gold can give me that closure above. What have we got left? 9 minutes. And we're still, this candle has moved. It's 109 pips. It has actually moved 109 pips. It's just 109 pips within this range. Alright, what's these other pairs doing? See, dollar index to me still looks kind of bearish. If it can close below this support that is created, that would be a good side to continue down. But really, these candles, they're just not going anywhere. Now, what happens if gold decides not to break out and it stays in this range? Then nothing. Gold just stays in this range, right? No trade ideas for being inside here. But if the new 4-hour candle makes a low, respects this previous 4-hour low, and breaks the high, I'm looking to get in. And hopefully, if that happens, I have a closure above on the lower time frame. That would be alright, perfect. That'd be the perfect setup for me. Parfait. GJ breakout is nice. I mean GU definitely looks good to continue up. Alright, GU, let me know you got some potential over here, because GJ is looking to get cut. Have faith in GJ, don't cut it. Nah, man. GJ's gonna get cut. GJ's going to look at this shit. Come on, look at this. What's happening here? What is this? This was PMIs. This like, you get a move what, once a week. You might get a trade. This was last week's move. Cut. Listen, what is this? What is this? Look at this. Hell no. You gotta know when, man. You gotta know when to give up, not force it. It's just poo. To be fair, and GJ used to be my baby but gold wife, you know. Listen, if I'm gonna take advice from anyone that's cutting stuff, it's gonna be gold pipping. That cutting was, there was no looking back. No looking back. Me, at least I peeked back, you know. I went back every once in a while. You just, that was super cut. I wouldn't even use the scissors fields. I used a knife. It was just boom, gone. Not gonna lie, GU's looking kind of promising, although I don't really like trading pairs that are quite correlated. So obviously, you know, if GU's going up, it's kind of the same as gold, similar. I don't know. We'll see. It just looks a bit cleaner at the moment, GU. Just a little bit cleaner. Alright, 40 seconds, just over 40 seconds. It doesn't look like gold's going to give me my closure above, but we're going to get a weak bearish closure on the 4 hour. I don't mind. Long bottom wick, rejecting the lows again. Not really the lows, but you know, 4 hour candles are trending bullish, respecting the lows, breaking the highs. So let's just see if the next one does the same. Not going to give us much of a bottom wick. So everything wants to move except gold. Got it. Got it. Look, DXY is coming down. I don't see why gold's not pushing. Gold doesn't want to move, no. Must be waiting until after the 3 o'clock news. This is such weird price action right now. Such weird price action. And I'm gonna look back at gold tonight and see price at 3,800, a random late push. I don't think we're gonna have to wait that long, but I know what you mean though. I know what you mean. This is yeah, it's very slow moving. Finally pushing up, breaking this high. Ooh, if we can break above this 4-hour high, that would be great. So I need this candle to close above, the next candle to retest, and then I could look at some entries. There's a little pop. Look, that continuation pattern is playing out nice. Playing out very nice. Go on, go. Keep pushing, keep pushing. In fact, there's still so much time left in this candle. There's there's a bit too much time left in this candle. This is a patience building day, facts. It really is. It really is. You gotta be patient. So much time left in this, feeling like a little fake out. So with the continuation pattern, what I don't like, yeah, and I think we've discussed this before, is when the pattern plays out very early into the candle, into the 4-hour candle, sometimes the move can play out and then price can come back down. This pattern is playing out in the first 10 minutes of the candle. I never like when price doesn't come down first, but at the same time, it could really push. I'm in two minds. Because if I wanted to take an entry after this push, I want price to come back and retest 37.57 before I get in. So I don't want price to push away too much. But if it does, it does. If it does, it does. I think the next candle could just make a very small bottom wick and then just fly. Just keep flying after this breakout. But I mean, it's a decent breakout. It's about 40 pips, 40, 50 pips from the high of the previous 4-hour candle. So nice little push. It's a really nice push. $100 pips in 10 minutes. Hell yeah. Oh yes. You know, gold says when I'm ready, I'm gonna do what I want to do. But I really did like the buys though. I really did like the buys. Look at this. Literally the inverse. Literally the inverse. Beautiful. Do you know what? Looking at other pairs as well, looking at the dollar index, looking at GU, it gave me more confidence in the buys just based on those charts. Especially DXY and this structure here. I mean, look. Beautiful. Beautiful structure. So the entry is going to be a bit tricky. So I think the 2:30 candle, so the next 30-minute candle, or 9:30 to my stateside friends, I think it might be a weak 30-minute candle, and then the 3 o'clock candle continues to move up. So I think we get a lower time frame continuation pattern to continue the buys up. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Look at gold go. Look at gold go. Go on, gold. Look at gold go. Wow. I was actually thinking, you know what, a break of this high, it wouldn't have been a bad entry. After we get a nice bull candle, perhaps a gold retracement down to Asian highs. I can never read it there. Previous broker resistance for that range would be nice for buyers. Yes, yeah, exactly. Why is it? Oh, there it goes. Ooh, you want Asian highs? I want to retest. Well, you know where I want to retest. I want to retest of this resistance. 4 hour or 30-minute resistance. That's where I want to get in. But once the previous 4 hour candle closed with this weak bullish candle, respecting a previous low, I knew gold was going up, man. Knew gold was going up. But these entries like this, I'm not really a fan of. I prefer the closures above, because you have all of these rejection wicks to the left. Yeah, I don't like it. Let's see. Then let's see. Gold took off. Gold did take off. Gold took off for real. have the converter? Ooh, what a pullback. Do you know what? I actually like this pullback. Now, if the next 15 minute comes down, like I said, retests here, and then gives us a little bounce. Oh, I can't wait to get into these buys. I can't wait to get into these buys. Oh, hell no.
You gotta just go for it. Don't think about what comes after or what came before. You just gotta bend your knees, take a deep breath, and jump. And you might think, what if I fall? Well, what if you don't? What if you fly?
Interesting. I actually really like this pullback. Now, if gold closes back in below here, then, you know, maybe Gbpjpy's right. We get a retest of the Asian highs. Wouldn't be a bad look. Wouldn't be a bad look. Now, let me do a bit of a zone. And this is what I mean about the continuation pattern, pushing up very early into the candle. It can come back down. But taking a break of those highs would have been a really nice scalp. What was that 89, 90 pips? That would have been a really nice trade, actually. Would have had to hold out for a 1-to-1 because stop loss entry candle 60 pips. $109 to the previous low. I wouldn't have used that. Yep, especially when the 4 hour gives the continuation pattern. Exactly. You have to tread with a bit of caution. And then especially with these wicks to the left. Do you know what I mean? Dang, gold, how much you coming back? All the way back to Asian highs. 6 minutes. Man, do you know what? And after news, that's news is when I start looking at the 15-minute time frame. This would have smacked the shit out of me. I would have taken a break at this high, and then I wouldn't have, because I wouldn't have had the stop loss at 130 pips, but I probably would have put my stop loss below this resistance. Look at that. That would have been the quickest 80 pip loss. That would have been the quickest 80 pip loss. But what a pullback. God damn. Now, do I want to take any sells? Not right here. No. Still want to take some buys, but where? Grab the quick sell. I don't know how you're so quick with it. You are super quick with it. Super quick with it. But I mean, this is all within, we've pushed up and down all within the same 30-minute candle. Crazy. So quick. And we look at pound yen, and pound yen's moved 14 pips. And gold moved like 200 up and down. Yes, gold, go back up, go back up. This is perfect. Come on, need this candle to close above. You know, we refill this wick, keep pushing. First target would be this 4-hour resistance right here. Come on, gold, just push up, close above. No. After we got that first 5-minute bearish in the overbought area, which followed a strong opening push into resistance before M30. I got in real quick. Got you, got you, got you, got you. I hope the 30-minute doesn't close too exhausted. I hear that. Where you trying to enter? Benny, I was looking for a retest really of this resistance. I was trying to get in at 37.57 or 37.56, like a retest of these levels here. So if what I'm looking for, which I think would be very hard to set up stop orders for, is I would need the new 15-minute to push down, respect this low. So push down first, respect the low, flip bullish, and then maybe getting on the flip, anticipating we continue up and refill this wick. So preferably this 15 closes above. The next one, like I said, comes down. Then as it's coming back up, get into the buys. And then fill the wick. And then I should have a really tight stop loss if it doesn't break this low. So look, about 38 pips, 38, 40 pips. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Because I've got that retest now of the 4-hour broken resistance. Oh my god, don't just push straight up though. Don't do me like that, gold. Come on, come down just a little bit. Just a little bit. Give me a decent bottom wick. So it has to respect this previous low. This is a decent bottom wick. Alright, if it breaks the low, my trade is no longer valid. Oh yeah, okay, the trade is not valid. No bueno. Oh, maybe it's just a retest of the Asian highs. Could just be a retest of those Asian highs. Looks so. Let me look at the 30-minute. So look, we just about got a closure above. So if this 30-minute flips, re-breaks its own high, I think the buys look good. 55 pip stop. Let's see. Let's see what Goldie does. Come on, gold. It's a perfect place. M30 has to respect the previous low. Since the last 30-minute candle retraced more than 50%, I'm gonna sit on my hands until after news. You really aren't a fan of that consumer sentiment, are you? I don't mind it when I'm aware of it. You know what I mean? But I think if this 30-minute flips bullish, I think we get a nice drive up, or at least we close like weak bearish, and then get the continuation, get this wick fill, and we keep pushing up. How big is this bottom wick? Ooh, 64 pips. Go on, flip and drive up. I think I might take this. If it breaks its own high, go on, push, push. Hasn't broken its own high yet. Ouch. That news has happened. Has slapped the profit out my account on some Fridays before. Oh man. Alright. I'm in some buys here. Just let me get a wick fill. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Come on, push. Let's go, Goldie. Come on, Goldie, drive up. Let's go. Damn. Don't want to feel this wick. It got up to what, 20 pips? Go on, up you go. As long as this 30-minute respects the previous low. I need this 4 hour to re-break the high and then just keep pushing up. Friday price action can be annoying. Facts. Especially end of the month. Facts. Double facts. Double truth. Double truth bomb. It's so true, man. End of the month trading is like end of the week. In fact, just Fridays. Fridays more than anything is just a bit annoying. Fridays and sometimes Mondays. Mondays I don't mind so much, but Fridays a bit weird. Come on, go. What's good? 50. What's that? 20. Look at this 4-hour candle. It doesn't even have much of a bottom wick. But that's what can happen with this continuation pattern. You don't get much of a you can get these very small bottom wicks because price is continuing. 56. GJ's going places. Nice continuation pattern on a DXY as well. Let's continue down. Oh, she didn't. Do, 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 do. Da, 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 da. This is where that patience is kicking in again. Look at the 15-minute. That's a nice little retest of Asian highs though. I honestly didn't think gold was going to come all the way back down to Asian highs, I'll be honest. But I like how it's we've tapped into it and then pushed back up. My entry is slightly lower than this. Slightly lower. 46. Not by much. Sorry, I just sort of slapped it on the charts there. It was actually just a little bit lower than that. Alright, so hopefully this 15 creates a support. The next one just makes a bottom wick and then keeps pushing up, and then we refill this wick to the left, this 4-hour wick. That would be wonderful. Go on, a bit more of a body. Kind of looks like a continuation pattern to come back down. Oof. Gold, behave. Go on, bottom wick. Push up. Break the previous high. Keep going. Is that 10 pips? Come on, get back to 20 at least. Go on then, back into the 60s. Drive right through. Go on, break the high. That's it. Up you get. Nice, we should get a nice push now. Nearly 30 pips. Nearly. There we go, 30 pips. Alright, where do I want this trade to go? So I've got it at this resistance here, but I kind of want it to get to at least a 4-hour resistance. Up here, 37.70. Ah man, we got this news coming up soon. Woo, 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 woo. In fact, I might lock some in before this news. Oh, this is nice. So I lock 40, 50 pips in. I'm going to at least move my stop to break even. I'm going to lock some in here once it gets back to 30 pips. And now I'm going to move my stop loss to break even. It's about 31. Managed to lock in 30 pips. I'll take 30. And let's let the runner do its thing now. Is that silicone in the middle? What's she talking about? Oh, look at that coming back down. You little B word. And this is what gold does to me. Like, I lock it in, it hits my entry, and then it keeps on going. This is like our thing. This is like our thing that we do. Oh man, gold is something different, yo. But that's it. Run a hit, entry. As per usual. But I wanted to be out before this news comes. Look at that retracement. Well, I'm gonna take that little W for Friday. I'm gonna take what the market gives me happily. Let's see what price wants to do after news. But we seem to be holding above this resistance, which is a good sign for the buyers. Come on, gold, you gonna stay in the 60s? Gold playing games, always the way with gold, always the way. I'm used to it by now. So I mean, used to Goldie being Goldie. The thing is, I don't even mind like closing partials or whatever. I don't mind it because, you know, if I'm holding a trade for too long and I'm holding it until the end of the day, I can't be streaming all of that. So you guys won't see how I'm managing the trade or closing, adding positions. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit long. It can go on for a bit long. But, you know, get in and out. This was nice. Nice structure on the 15. Got the retest that we was looking for. Got the entry as the 15 was pushing back up. Could have taken it a slightly lower entry at the candle flip, as the candle was flipping bullish again, but took an entry when the candle broke its own high. There's about 10 pips difference in it, less than 10 pips, and then, you know, got the push up. But the moves are there, If you wanted a little bit more, then if you didn't want to close partials, and obviously you can close the full position. It got to 40 pips. But you have to, with gold, you have to have your finger on the trigger, boy. You have to have your finger over that close trade button. I need to get some new magic keys because I switched computers. Because I switched PCs, my licenses have switched. So I can't use my old on-screen magic keys. I either have to buy some new magic keys or buy some on-screen ones. So I think I might do that actually, because very convenient. Yeehaw, nice, thanks. You caught some of that, yeah? Did you catch some of those? Catch those gold buys as well? Catch some pips? I hope you did. I hope you did. Oh, look at this. I should have gave you mine. That would have been amazing. It's all good. Pretty much paid for it. Paid for the damn shipping. Half of it. I still got some of that cornbread actually. You just reminded me. I want to make some next week. Some fried chicken. Look at this thing, still pushing. Still pushing. Yeah, what do you mean? I got cornbread, I got sweets. Oh, do you know what cornbread was nice? The honey, it was a honey cornbread. Oh, I made some honey cornbread with some fried chicken. That was banging. That was really nice. Do you know how much it is for me to buy cornbread here? The tiny little packets. It was something like, it was pounds. Not just £1, £2. It was like £3, £4 for a small packet. And the ones that Game sent, that Naza sent, was like cents. It wasn't even $1. So she sent a couple. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So I've used quite a few. I think I've got like 1 or 2 left. Yeah, because we don't get cornbread over here. We don't get it over here. It's ridiculous, ridiculous. Alright. We got news in 20 seconds. Let's see quickly what thing is saying. Consumer sentiment. Forecast. They're forecasting it to be about the same. So if it's higher, gold is going to sell. If it's lower, gold is going to buy. Let's see. Are we pushing? We're going to continue pushing. Let's see what it came out as. Oh, releasing. It came out lower. Not by much. So lower is gold buys. So it should gold should continue up. Continued gold buys. Let's go. Let's go. Tiny little bottom wick. That bird sounded very close. Alright, we're refilling the wick. Go on, gold push. Tapping into this resistance. Let's see. Come on, we gotta get a wick fill. Oof, go on gold. Go on gold. Damn. This was nice, man. This was real nice. This was real nice. Real nice. Rosie just closed 100 pips. Rosie's a champ, you know. Rosie don't close partials or none of that. Oh, Rosie's killing it. Killing it, killing it. Where did you take your entry? Where did you get in? Good job, good job. Good job, man. Good job, good job, good job. Good job, good job. Look at that. All the way to TP. Bang. All the way to TP. Love that, love that, love that. What did you say? You said you took the candle flip, a little lower than you, but same idea. Oh, lovely, 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 lovely. So you got in around here, 77. So 67. Oh man, easy 100 pips. Easy 100 pips. Gold pushing up, creating that structure, creating the support. Beautiful, man, beautiful. This is a real nice trade. Real nice idea. But guys, I'm done for the week. I am done for the week. I'm gonna go and play with my new toys, my new keyboard. Look at gold. Gold is gone. So look, the first even though this TP was here, I was looking for it to come up to 4-hour resistance. Tapping into it now. You know, the weekly candle came into this session anticipating buys. Mainly anticipating buys for the day, because yesterday we had what looks like might have been a continuation pattern, but the daily candle had respected the previous low. You know, looks like we're creating a support to then be respected and continue up. So as long as the daily candle was going to break the previous high, which it did a little while ago, the buys looked even better. So, you know, it was all there. It was all there today. Everything lined up how it was supposed to. Obviously, we just had to get out of this nasty little range. But once price started moving, candles started forming, we had the ideas, we planned it, we executed, we took some wins. Love that for us. Love it. But yeah, guys, next week, what do we have next week? Let's check out some news next week. What we got going on? You know what? Let's do Forex Factory cars. Let's check it is out. Oh, that feels nice to type with. Love it, love it. What have we got next week? So, why is it showing me Australia and stuff? Oh, I need to sort out the settings for this. New browser and all that good stuff. Alright, I'll do it afterwards. No, actually, I'll do it now. What a week. So jolts on the 30th on Tuesday, ADP on Wednesday, so that means NFP Friday. Ooh, oh shit, heavy week next week, heavy week. So from Tuesday onwards we have news. It's never any fun, is it? Never any fun. But I think, mark my words, Asian session need to jump on these buys. Asian session need to jump on these buys. So we've had two lots of news that were bullish for gold this week. So maybe we get a decent push on Monday. And then, you know, back to business as usual from Tuesday with all this news going on. It's quite late news as well. But yeah, guys, good session today. Good session. W's in the chat if you caught a win. Rosie's dropping the W's anyway. Love that, love that. But yeah, peace out, guys, and see you next week. Enjoy your weekend and the rest of your Friday. Don't give back no profits, alright? If you're taking a win, be done for the day, alright? Be safe out here. Hey, WWWW. Ash, I'm gonna hit you up. I'm gonna message you.